Welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll show you how to manage users and groups in your application efficiently. Whether you have a large team or just a few users, understanding how to organize and set up access is key to maintaining security. Let's dive right in. To start, first, go to Admin panel, then navigate to Security settings. Open up Users section. Here, you'll need to check the Users Group box. Using groups is especially useful when you have many users. It helps you organize them better, especially when assigning roles or access rights. You can easily manage all users in a group with a single setting, which is much more efficient than managing each user individually. Once the user groups box is checked, click on Users link. Here, you will see a list of all users in your application. The left part displays groups and the right part shows users in the selected groups. To add a group, click the Create button. You can name the group and start adding users right away. Simply select the group and click Create to add new users directly into that group. You'll need to fill in the basic information, like their full name, email, and phone number. If you want this user to have access to the application, ensure the Application Login Allowed checkbox is checked. You can set a login restriction to limit access based on inactivity or set an expiration date for temporary access. This is useful for temporary employees or contractors. For easier administration and security, all users have a user must set password on next login checkbox, which ensures that the user changes the administrator assigned password to their own. Enable this checkbox so that the user is required to enter a new password that only they will know. To customize password requirements, go to Login Settings link. Here you can configure password complexity and enable settings to deny access for inactive users. If a user forgets their password, the application offers several recovery options. To enable this, go to the Password Recovery settings. You can allow recovery via email or specified web link. This helps user regain access without needing to contact an administrator. During password setup, you can create a message template. Compose the email text that will be sent to the user with the code for password recovery. Now, let's talk about access group. These are crucial for managing user permissions across the board. Our application offers four main access groups: administrator, standard user, auditors, and the login-only group. Administrator have full rights to all functions within the application, including access to the admin panel. Standard users can view, create, and edit objects, but they don't have access to most of the admin panel functionalities. Auditors have read-only permissions. They can see all objects and data but cannot make any changes or add new items. The login only allows the user to log in and start the application. All users, except administrators, must be added to this group to gain access to the application. If you need to set up a custom access group for your specific needs, you need to create a profile. Start by creating a new profile in the application. This profile will serve as the foundation for your access group. Within this profile, specify the actions that users in this group should be able to perform. Decide on the permissions they need, such as viewing, editing, and reading certain types of data. Once your profile is set up, create a new access group based on this profile. Click Create to start a new group. Give it a descriptive name and then select an access group profile. On the Group Members tab, you can add specific users or entire user groups to this access group, making it easy to assign permissions to multiple users at once. Remember, every user, except administrators, must also be added to the login-only user group. This ensures they have the necessary permissions to access the application itself. Finally, let's look at managing user settings. Administrators can easily copy settings from one user to another, clear outdated settings, or customize settings for specific needs. This is particularly useful when onboarding new users or adjusting roles. You may ask, when this feature is helpful? Let me show you. In our item list, we have two types: service and product. Using the settings menu, I've customized the list so that all items categorized as service are highlighted in green and those categorized as product are highlighted in yellow. Now, with the use of copy settings feature, we can apply the settings to different users. To copy settings, choose the user whose setting you want to replicate, select the target users, and then pick which settings to copy. And there you have it. With these tools and settings, you can effectively manage users and groups in your application, ensuring that everyone has the right access and settings. We hope you found this guide helpful. For more guides and information, visit our site or YouTube channel.